All right, Ryan here at Las Vegas, checking out your Summer League team, first game in the books. Give me your thoughts and impressions.
Well, I thought it was pretty typical, I guess, of a first Summer League game. I thought the guys were playing a little too fast early on. They were playing hard, but they were going too fast, and we turned the ball over and missed some shots we usually make. And then I think as the game went on, especially in the second half, defensive intensity stayed pretty high. I thought that was pretty consistent throughout for the Suns. But in the second half, I thought we started to slow down offensively. We took better care of the ball, and we started knocking down some shots.
Just how important is this event for a young and rebuilding team like yours?
I think it's very important. Especially with the new coaching staff. The players are starting to learn some of the terminology. They're learning some of the sets we want to run. Coach Hornacek wants to play up tempo and push the ball, so our guys are doing that. I think you saw some of that in the second half, and in the first half of that we got a little stagnant offensively. In the second half, I thought our coaches made some great adjustments at halftime. Guys got the ball out and pushed it, and we scored a lot better in transition.
This was your first offseason in charge of the Phoenix Suns. Tell me a little bit about what that experience was like, and especially making the big splash you did by landing Eric Bledsoe, probably the top reserve point guard in the league.
Well, I appreciate that. When you get one of these jobs, a lot comes at you in a short amount of time. So we had to hire a coaching staff. I had to put my scouting staff together, then obviously prepare for the draft and free agency, and we made the trade with the Clippers. So it's been a lot, but it's been fun. I feel like we're off to a good start with the draft and the two guys we acquired from the Clippers. But it's only a start. We still got a long way to go.
Alex Len Peltier, guys at 5. There was some talk that he would go #1 overall. But what's the latest on him? I know he got surgery recently. Do you feel like he's going to be able to be ready for the beginning of the season?
Right. Yeah, surgery on Alex's ankle was precautionary. He was just starting to develop a stress fracture that was very small, and our guys caught it early. So we figured since he just had the other ankle done, might as well do the second ankle. And it's a pretty quick recovery. I think 4 weeks in a walking boot. He should be good to go by early September, and then I'll have the month of September to get ready for training camp. So we're hoping to have him fully healthy when training camp starts.
Now, you come to Phoenix from a perennial powerhouse in Boston. What are some of the things that you're going to take away most from there and trying to duplicate in Phoenix?
I think the defensive effort in Boston was very consistent. The guys played hard. They played unselfishly. They played together as a team, and I think that's why we had some pretty good success there. So obviously, as we try to build a program here in Phoenix, we do want to play up tempo and push the basketball and score a lot of points. But like tonight, in the first half, when your offense isn't clicking on all cylinders, the defensive effort has to be there, and that'll keep you in a lot of games.
All right, then you guys have put together a talented young core. Who are some of the guys that you're expecting to really step up and develop and be a big part of your success next year? Guys that are here with your Summer League team.
The Morris twins, I think they did a good job, especially in the second half. And we forced a little as a team in the first half. In the second half, they made some shots. They played in the flow. They're both talented guys who can score inside or outside. I thought Kendall Marshall did a nice job tonight getting guys the ball in spots. And then Archie Goodwin, another guy who played much better in the second half. The game slowed down for him a little bit. You saw some of his ability to get to the basket and get to the free throw line. So I think those guys in particular, I'm looking for big things from next year.
Final question: you guys are talented, but young. What kind of expectations do you have for next season?
Our expectations are just to see improvement. We want to play hard. We want to play together. We're coming into a team with a new coach, new GM, obviously, and a new style, new system. So it's not as much about wins and losses as it is about playing the right way, establishing a foundation of success like we had in Boston. And then I think once you establish that, then the results will come.